Greetings from Sandesh Sapkota, the Scrum Master of Group I of batch 33 Section B, and I am here to demonstrate our project vehicle rental management system called RideX. This is the landing page of our system. It welcomes the user. It has two buttons to log in and sign up. Now let's try logging in. This is the login page of our application. So if I try logging in without entering anything, it says the input validation has been taken care of. Now I will go to sign up and create a new account. Now if I try signing up, it will show an error because I have not entered a correct phone number. Now let me do that. Now that I have inserted the correct phone number. If I try signing in, the my account has been created. Now I will go sign in. When I try logging in without entering the password, the input validation is checked and it shows a message enter password. Now I will try entering a wrong password. When I enter a wrong password, it says invalid username or password. Now after inserting the correct information, my login has been successful. This is the dashboard that admin sees after logging in for the first time. This has all the necessary information and rate list that the admin will need concurrently. This has the number of vehicles that we currently have on our fleet, uh, the number of vehicles on rent, number of bookings that we have received, number of available vehicles that we have in our system, and the overdue. That means the bookings that have already exceeded their deadlines, but the customer has not returned them yet. I can now here is the rate list of all the available vehicles in my company, rental company. I can search for vehicles with the brand name, or model name, or the fuel type. For example, I can search for only electric vehicles. Okay, in the page, customer management page, I can see the list of all the customers that have been enrolled in our system. I can perform CRUD operations, updating, deleting, and retrieving the information. Now let's try to update uh, any of our uh, customers. If I try updating with phone number, uh, I can that I can see that the phone number has been updated. Let me say the full name of our customer, case Thapa. So after updating the customer, I can see that the customer is updated. Now let me also try deleting one of our customers. Okay, so after deleting the the customer is no longer there in our list. Now I will add a new customer to our system, Ramesh Rimal. Let's say our customer's name is Ramesh Rimal. 9841494890. Now email ramesh@gmail.com. Now new customer Ramesh Rimal has been added to our customer list. In the vehicle space, I can see all the vehicles uh, that we have in our fleet. It is categorized on type, brand, model, vehicle number, fuel, rate, color, speed, and also status, which says whether the vehicle is available or not. I can search for any of the vehicle with this query field. uh, for example, Also, I can search with brand name, model, and so on. I can also update the vehicles. For example, I have selected Toyota Land Cruiser, and if I try updating the uh, vehicle number, it will show an error because the vehicle number, that is the registration number of a vehicle, cannot be updated. Now let me try updating a different vehicle. I will say it is Toyota's Corolla. I'll update the model of our vehicle, and I will also update the rate to be 2000. And if I click update, you can see the Fortuner has been changed to Corolla. Now I can also delete any vehicle. For example, let me delete this Toyota Corolla. I will select the vehicle and click on delete button. As you can see, the Toyota Corolla is no longer in our vehicles list. Uh, so this is all about the vehicle management page in our application. Now let us go to the booking page. In the booking page, an admin can book any vehicle for the customers. He can select from an array of the available vehicles that we have listed in our in this page. For example, I want to book this vehicle, that is Mercedes S class. So let's say I want to book it for 8 days, and I have a special request, that is wedding decoration. And if the customer has a special uh, request, we also have to add a surcharge for that amount. Pickup date, let's say the pickup date is for August 11, and I need to select a customer from the customers that have already been listed. if i try if I try to uh, if I try to enter any phone number. For example, it says the customer record has not been found in the for the entered phone number. So I first need to enter the phone number for enter the phone number that has been inserted in our database. So one of the example is with the customer that we just added, 4890. And the collateral means the what collateral we take from our customer for the security. For example, the customer can leave his or her passport as collateral while renting a vehicle. If I click calculating, a summary has been generated. This is the vehicle number that the customer is booking, rate, rented days, surcharge, the tax is also calculated, and the total amount is generated. Now I can also we can also ask for the advance amount from the customers, and after entering all the fields, I will say book. Now the booking data has been inserted to our database, and the vehicle status has been set to not available. As we discussed, the rented vehicles cannot be rented twice. So this is the booking slip that is generated after we book the vehicle. This can be printed and handed out to the customer. It has all the information about the booking. The dues remaining is also calculated. When I click on print slip, I can print the document, print this slip. I don't have a printer connected, so I will say slip for Ramesh. Now we can see that the slip has been saved in our local system. This is the slip that we just generated. Now if I go back to our application, I can see the update in our booking history and transaction. Remember that we have rented a vehicle with 8756 vehicle number. Now in our booking history, uh, 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 8756 has now been rented. Now been inserted in our booking list. Now in the transaction history, I can see that the 5000 which we just entered as advance amount has been displayed in our transaction history. Now when the customer comes back to return the vehicle, we will need to search for the booking with the booking number. Remember that booking number is available in our booking slip. Now I'll copy this and paste it to our system. For now, if I try proceeding without entering a booking ID, it will show a validation error. And if I also try entering random booking ID, it will say the booking ID has not been found. Now let's enter the correct booking address for booking number for the booking that we just conducted. When I click search booking, all the information about this booking is retrieved from the database and displayed in our user interface. It says this vehicle number and the customer name, phone number, the collateral that has been that was deposited, booking date, expected return date, and also the booking amount. Now, in actual return date, the admin enters the actual date that the customer returned the vehicle. For example, there can be a delay in return from the expected return date. So let's say the customer returns the vehicle on 28th of August. Now, the damage charge is for if the customer has caused any damage to the rented vehicle. I will say it's zero for now. Now, since the return was done a day late, so a late fee is imposed on the customer, and a new total has been calculated. Since the customer had already paid 5,000 as advance amount, so the remaining amount is 20,861. Now, if I click on confirm checkout, it will show a message that the checkout has been successful and the collateral is ready to be released. This means the password that the customer had deposited in our rental company is now ready to be handed back to the customer. Now, if I click OK, the payment receipt is generated. This is the bill of our bill of the booking. This can be printed and handed out to the customer as well. It has all the information including the remaining amount and the total amount that the customer paid, including all the advance and late fees. So now I'll click on print bill and a dialog box will pop up to tell me to ask me to select the printer. I don't have a printer connected yet, so I will save the bill in my local system. I'll say bill for Ramesh and save it to our system. Now the bill has been saved in our local system, and this is the payment received for Ramesh Ramesh Rimal, and it has all the information about the book, about how much amount he paid and for what service. Now, when I now in my system, back to our system, after we have submitted um, after we have checked out a vehicle, the vehicle that was uh, Mercedes S class is now again available to book in our system. The Mercedes class, which was earlier not removed from here because it was already booked by the customer. Similarly, in booking history, the booking has been added, and in the transaction page, the transaction that was it was 20,861, and the type of payment was final payment. In the earlier payment, we can see that the type of payment was advance payment. So this is all about our application. This application is developed using the Swing framework of Java programming language. It is created with an intention to simplify and digitalize the vehicle rental companies and their operations. There might be some flaws in this system as we are in our learning phase, but in the coming days we aim on solving all the flaws. Now, after using the software, The user needs to click on the logout. After this, the application is closed and the user is taken back to the landing page. So thank you. This was it for the demonstration of our project RideX, which is an ultimate vehicle rental management system.